Howdy, 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 step bros. Welcome back to more Shy Guy games. What's this? I almost said Super Mario. Donkey Kong Country versus. Last episode, I made it the Poison Pond. Colin didn't really go far in World 4, and we talked about some super uber serious stuff. Will it continue? Probably. When we find a topic to talk about. And then milk it as long as we can because we need to keep the conversation going. Anyways, I'm going to hit that start button. 3, 2, 1, go! Speaking of milking things. Do you like chocolate or white milk more?
White chocolate.
Obviously chocolate. I actually genuinely like people say like, who the hell drinks milk because they're thirsty, man? I love milk.
Yeah, milk's actually really good.
I remember like I used to sit there when I was like 13 with shot glasses and just take them in milk and just like, load it up tonight, boys. In front of my parents, like when my parents were younger, obviously, and they would have their drinks, I'd get shot glasses myself and get some milk and sit there with them taking shots of milk.
Just like right hammered.
Sure, if you want to call it that. But I'd be sitting there just having a grand old time with them, drinking milk and just like, yeah. Little I know would lead to me being an alcoholic. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I really don't drink that much. Like, I drink occasionally. I'm having a drink right now, but because I still have some left from the last time I drank. So it's like, you know what, why not? I don't work tomorrow. I'm not taking my sleep med tonight. I'll have a couple. I used to be really bad with drinking, though, as you know. I think
2017, you said?
Yeah, it was 2017 when I first turned 18. I had a really bad, like, 4 or 5 months where I was drinking like 5 or 6 times a week.
Yeah, I remember it.
I
always see your drunk snaps.
Yeah, you saw, like, it wasn't just like the occasional.
You would even send me some drunk snaps as well, I remember.
Yeah, and you knew it was bad because it was happening, like, many times over the course of a week. It wasn't just like, I had a fun night. I had a lot of those nights. I think because, like, I never partied as a teenager, right? I never partied once in high school. I got drunk twice in high school, and that was my 16th birthday and my 17th birthday with permission from my parents. Because it was like, yeah, you're 16. Okay, yeah, you're 17. You can have some drinks. So obviously I got a little hammered.
Game over.
Jeez, man. I'm so sorry.
As soon as I drop it, boys.
I'm almost done World 5 and I haven't got a game over. I think I still have like 18 lives.
Jesus.
Honestly, if I hadn't taken that shortcut in that World 4, man, I'd probably be close. That shortcut. Oh, yeah, I have 17 lives. But yeah, I just got stuck in like a little bit of a party phase. Because I went out to the bar, liked it too much.
I just don't enjoy drinking at all.
I really don't enjoy drinking that much at all. Like I said, I don't mind a couple here and there, but I don't like getting drunk anymore. I no longer. Well, I think frick. Ever since I started smoking weed, which some people will be like, "Oh, it's bad for you under 25. You've got your brain." It's like I know, okay. I know it's not good. It's not. I know the side effects to it in general. I know that me being under 25. I hate when people keep telling me, like, I get you're looking out for me, but it's like, I know, okay? Just let me do my thing.
Okay, where's that barrel you said?
Go to, where the bees are where they're surrounding that rhino token?
Yeah.
The third,
the rhino token.
Third barrel past it. It'll be like a barrel, 2 barrels above, and then there'll be like the third barrel in that's kind of lower. Goes directly down when you get in that third barrel. And
I just sniped Diddy of a barrel right to a bee.
That's not the way to do it, but okay. But yeah, that's what a shortcut is.
Do you take the shortcut first at starting?
No, I skip it. Well, it takes too long, right? Like, 'cause you got to do like a game. I just rush through the beginning. I guess it doesn't take too long. I just rush through it. All right, now I've got a few deaths here in World 5, but until World 5, I only had like 3 or 4 deaths. That's pretty impressive. Like, my in-game time right now is only 53 minutes.
Come on.
The game's in-game counter only counts when you've beaten the level, right? Or does it count just in general? Because, like, it's definitely not 53 minutes that we've been playing this, because we've been recording for an hour and 17. Oh my god, I got so lucky that I stomped that dude. Hey, Colin. Yeah,
Know that.
10 grand a month. That's a cool $120,000 a year for life. But from now on, everything you eat or drink tastes like 10-year-old unchanged dirty bong water.
Hell no.
No.
That'd be so gross.
Have you ever, you know what bong water even smells like, right?
Yes, it smells horrible.
Man, I once spilled, like, I hadn't changed my bong in a few months. I spilled it on my shirt. I change my bong every week now. I spilled it on my shirt, and holy hell, man, like, it was like instantly it filled up that small area that was in, like, so I usually, in my old place, I smoked in the bathroom, because, well, I smoked in the bathroom a little bit until my roommates moved, then I took the master bedroom, just smoked in my bedroom, but yeah, I spilled bong water on, like, was it my shirt or my jeans? But regardless, I spilled it on my clothes, and it reeked, man, like, it reeked hardcore, and I was like, oh my god. Like, I had to change immediately. I'd do it for 10 grand. It would suck, but I feel like I'd eventually grow numb to it.
Jesus Christ.
Like, at that point, it's like, because everything tastes terrible, like, you can actually kind of properly fix your diet, because now you're not looking for what tastes good, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're kind of just, if everything tastes exactly the same, at least you can work that to your diet. It's like, all right.
Okay, shit, yeah, I'll take it.
Because, like, then
I just said that shit, that's like
yeah, because
perfect.
you can get healthy, and it doesn't matter what you eat, because you don't have to worry about not liking it, because you know you're not going to like it, but you're not going to like junk food either, so you might as well just eat healthy, right?
Oh, yeah,
Because you eat junk food because it's a pleasure food, right? It tastes good. That's why everyone eats junk food. People don't eat generally healthy because not everyone likes the taste of it, right? But if everything tastes disgusting, you might as well just eat as healthy as you can. Plus, you're getting 10 grand a month. You can afford to eat healthy and then some. Like, you can get the top quality groceries. Like, you can spend like so much money on groceries and not even have to worry about ever being strapped for cash. So hell yeah, give me that, just for that the health reasons alone. Like I said, it would suck it having the bong water thing at first, but I feel like, you know, you eventually would like grow numb to it, or at least accept it. Boss drum. What is this level? Boss drum?
Boss drum.
Is that really what the level's called? I think I just read it. It was like, oh my god.
I think so.
What a horrible name.
Yeah, the boss names for this are pretty shitty.
I mean, they're not that bad. Naughty Slayer, like, I get it.
And then real naughty.
Well, think about, aren't the enemies in the other Donkey Kong Country games actual, like, real enemies, not just kind of reskins of, like, oversized images of the other
that's
enemies?
another reason why I like that. I don't know.
Honestly, I don't mind the bosses in this, but...
Country 2, it's so great. Like, I actually want to play
I bet.
see how it is.
I can't wait to do a versus on that. Honestly, the only boss I really dislike, though, in this game is this one here. It's just boring. You're really just fighting regular enemies. And it's so easy. The only, like, hard boss in here is King K. Rool.
And even he's not even that hard.
No, but he is a good challenge. Like, I'd say, like, in terms of, like, what a game's boss should be, he's definitely, like, on World 4 or 5 scale. Like, he'd be a pretty difficult mid-boss, I think, you know?
Oh, yeah.
As a final boss, I like King K. Rool. I love the music in it, but he's not too difficult. But as like a mid-boss, he'd be pretty challenging, I'd say. I'd be like, okay, yeah. Whew, this is a toughie. Better than Mario bosses still.
Holy hell.
That's why I think you love DK, like, Country Tropical Freeze, man. Like, it takes 9 hits per boss. And they're actually pretty challenging. Like, they're not quick at all. And the whole game, Donkey Kong's just always been troublesome. Like, but man, like, some of the bosses, man, like the final boss in Tropical Freeze is a freaking pain in the ass, man. Even in Donkey Kong Country Returns, like, before you play that one, right?
Oh, yeah.
You beaten it?
I haven't beaten it, but
oh man, the final boss, man, before you even get to it, you gotta go through a whole, like, barrel sequence, like, for your flying, like, and it's pretty tough, man. Like, the boss itself is pretty difficult too, but, like, getting to that point is difficult, because, like, it's not easy. And I think they did a really good job with the difficulty in the 2 new Donkey Kong games, even if they're not for everybody. Like, my mom personally doesn't care for it, because she doesn't like, oh, that's a problem. I just lost my thing. And my mom doesn't personally care for the new Donkey Kong games. She just likes the older ones. But like, and I get that. But like, I think they're genuinely good additions to the series, and they put up a good challenge.
Yeah, they do.
And it's not like, again, like the false difficulty where they just throw random bullshit at you. It's genuinely a challenge. What's another question I was thinking? I thought of the bong water one at work today too, by the way. I'm not even kidding. I was like, man, I gotta ask Colton that. Why? I don't know. I just gotta. Honestly, half the questions I ask, I just usually either think up on the spot or I think of randomly during the day. I'm like, what would Colton say to that?
Yeah.
That's why I ask weird questions, because I just want to see what people like would say to them, like what they would do, and if that situation came. Like, obviously, what you actually do if the situation happens is a little different, but I don't know. I'm just kind of curious on what people say about certain things. Oh, that sucks. Oh, Jesus. You get $1,000 a week, so you know, not a pretty decent amount of money. It's about $4,000 a month.
Yeah.
But the only way you can speak is in a singing tone, like your natural singing voice. You don't just become good at singing. You talk in your like you can work up to become a better singer and then sound better. But every time you talk, it sounds like you're singing. You're trying to sing, and it will be your normal singing voice. So if you're whack at singing, I got news for you. You're gonna have a rough time speaking. Would you take it?
No, I wouldn't take it. That'd be too weird.
I would, and then eventually learn just to sing. It would be weird at first. Like, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. How are you doing today? Hello, Mom. This is my new girlfriend. Surprisingly, she likes me even though I sound like this. Oh. Yeah, that'll be another thing. How you gonna get a relationship sounding like that all the time?
Yeah,
and like this.
Just go, hey baby.
Hey baby, how are you today? Oh my God, Mike forgot to take the freaking phone charger out today, and my phone freaking died.
Pissed off at someone.
Like
you son of a bitch.
Or like being like an argument. Like, I just don't think you're interested in me anymore. You don't care, baby. I care more than you think. You don't take anything seriously either, baby.
You just make them whole love song.
You don't understand. Baby, I can't believe you cheated on me. I am so pissed off at you right now. Be so hard. Ow, I stubbed my toe. Oh, crap. I'm about to get arrested for tax fraud.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like, trying to, like, you're in court, like, how do you plead? Guilty!
Yeah.
Sir, we need you to, like, man, no one would think you're taking it seriously, because no one would believe that's how you naturally talk. You get in so much trouble from people. Like, can you stop goofing around? I'm trying.
Man, that would not work out.
Actually, I wouldn't take it, honestly. $1,000 a week is good, but, like, it's not enough money for me to actually, because, like, it'd just be too difficult to get through. So I'd rather take that stupid one where I was like, you sound like this for the rest of your life. Because at least then, it's like, your voice is kind of weird. But you can still talk normally.
So, yeah, like, sound like Squidward.
Or Baldy.
Baldy, yeah.
That was the voice. That was who I was really going for with that stupid voice. Because stupid character, stupid voice. But, oh no. Like I said, I would pay $500 a week for that one. Just for how I sound having an orgasm. Again, yeah. I would take it, man. Man, I would take that, and then I'd have a wicked music career. Spitting bars like this, homie. Oh, come on, man. That's such bullcrap. What is something that you would never do, no matter how much money you were offered? Like, you could just never bring yourself to do it. Like, besides the obvious things like murder or rape someone, you know, like, I'm talking about just random, like, nothing, like, besides the obvious criminal stuff, like, what would you not do for no matter how much money you got?
Shit, man.
It's hard, man, because, like, with the right, it's hard to think about, too. I'm having trouble thinking, because, like, besides those obvious things I listed, I would do a lot for a lot of money. Like, eventually you crack, right? It's like, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
You know, like, because eventually you got to bite the bullet, and it's like, man, that's a lot of money. And it's hard to think, man, like, for $1 billion, like, what would you really, like, besides the, again, obvious, resist for $1 billion? Right?
Yeah.
For $1 billion, man, it better be something horrible, like, absolutely, like, dreadful for me to resist that. $1 billion, man, I'll be set for ages. I'll be able to set my entire family up for ages. Have all my parents' like bills paid, get their car payments paid off, and then set them up financially so they never have to work a day in their life. And I would still be like loaded. You know?
Man, that'd be such an awesome thing to do.
No, that's what I always talk about. Like, people always talk about if you win the lottery, but it's like, if I did win the lottery, I would like pay off like my parents' like car payments. Like, I wouldn't be like, no, I'm gonna give everyone so much money. It's like being realistic. Like, you can't just do that, man. But do something different. You know, pay off, because if you give someone a lot of money, there's a good chance they'll blow it. So pay off their bills, pay off their mortgages, pay off their car payments, pay out their debts. You know, give them a little bit of spending money afterwards. You know. But yeah, that's what I'd pay off a lot of people's like bills. Like, the people I care about, not just some random dude. Maybe a couple people here and there, but if they're really down on their luck. But at least for my like mom and dad and stuff, because they have like big bills, I would pay their bills off for them. My sister and her boyfriend, I'd pay their car payments. Basically, like, mortgages and car payments would be like the big thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's easy to say what you will and won't do if you win the lottery, but I know that genuinely that's what I would do, is pay some bills off for people. But I wouldn't be handing out money like I can, because like
exactly.
that's how people get into trouble. Like, you know, like, people waste it when you just hand them like $1 million. So if you pay a bill, at least you know their priorities are given straight. Then you give them like a few, like 100,000, you know. Let them have some fun, but don't give them too much that they can get carried away and get in trouble. Oh, come on, man. Like, how did that thing hit me? Honestly, I can't think of something I wouldn't do for $1 billion. That's not like criminal and just absolutely like immoral.
At least just do that.
I probably wouldn't. I don't know. I don't know, man. I really don't know what I wouldn't do for $1 billion.
Exactly.
I'm legit lost. Yeah, just honestly no criminal activity really for $1 billion. Like, nothing. Well, maybe like, what do you do criminal activity? Like, nothing. Like, no major crimes at the very least. Like, no murder, no like, you know, arsonery or no nothing like that. But you know, if I gotta slap someone around a little bit for give someone
I'm definitely doing that.
Slap to the face for $1 billion, man, I'm freaking smacking you to the ground.
Damn right.
And then I'm giving you like 100K.
I'd let you smack me.
If someone told me, if I had to like, hey, slap him, you get, and they gave me a check, and it's like the only thing we do if we're not for us not to rip that up is for you to slap the person, man, I'd freaking go to town on that person. I'd knock them to the ground, knock their teeth out, and then I'd give them 100K because it's like, hey, man, sorry about that, by the way.
Yeah.
I think if someone like did that to me and it was like, here's 100K, it's like, all right, frick, do it again.
Yeah.
Go nuts. Beat my ass, man, if you want. Each punch is 100,000.
Jesus Christ, I take that any day.
Oh, hell yeah, man. For 100 grand, man, I'd totally let someone break my nose. It would suck. It would hurt. Like, I'm not saying it wouldn't suck, but like, I am not turning down that kind of money for that. Like, yeah, punch me, man. You can freaking knock me out for all I care. Excuse me. Man, you could
game over.
You could come and rub your sweaty balls on my bed, and I'd be like, for 100 grand, and I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, man.
It's a little gross.
Oh, I died anyways. All right, where are you at?
I'm at, I don't know. I think it's the level before the boss.
Oh,
In
nice.
world whatever 4.
Okay, I'm on the final level. I'm on the I'm on the second last level in World 6, so the one before the boss. So next episode will probably be the finale.
I see.
Realistically, at least it'll be a finale, unless I really, really just like crap the bed.
I'd honestly laugh.
Man, I would be so embarrassed if somehow next episode wasn't last. But that's another story for another time, guys. If you enjoyed, hit that thumbs up, and we'll see you guys next episode. Bye!